Hey guys, this is Miss Dupe, and today I'm getting my vaccine. So, for some of you, I will not be here to go over this Nearpod, and some of you, I was here to go over this Nearpod. So, I am going to post this on the Google Classroom. If I'm not here, 10 out of 10 recommend watching this before you start your quiz. So, this first example says graph y equals 1/2 x minus 6 and y equals negative 2x plus 4. State the solution. If one solution, write the coordinates. All of your quiz questions are going to have these directions on it. So the first thing we're going to do is graph y equals 1/2 x minus 6. So first we are going to put our first point, already messing up. Our first point at negative 6 on the y-axis because our b was negative 6. Our m is 1/2. So we're going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2 until we run out of space. Once we run out of space, it's super important for systems of equations that we fill up the entire graph with our first line. So we're going to go back to negative 6 and we're going to go down 1, left 2, down 1, left 2. And this just makes our line a straight line all the way across the graph. So now I'm going to draw my line across here, and it's clearly not very pretty, but it gets the job done. And then we are going to graph our other line. So I am actually going to change the color of my line because the quiz does request that you do your lines in two different colors. And we are going to graph y equals negative 2x plus 4. So that means we're starting at positive 4 on the y-axis, and our m is negative 2. So we're going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. As you can see, we're definitely going to meet with that brown line. So right where that last point ended is where our two lines are crossing. Remember, your second line, you only have to graph until your two lines meet. After that, you don't have to do anything else. So lastly, it says state the solution. If one solution, write the coordinates. Well, this is one solution because our lines are crossing at one spot. So we are going to state the coordinate. Remember, your coordinates have to be an xy coordinate. So they are crossing at 4 on the x-axis and negative 4 on the y-axis. So your answer to the systems of equations would be 4, negative 4. So this next example, we're graphing y equals x minus 1 and y equals negative x plus 5. We're stating the solution. If one solution, write the coordinate. So y equals x minus 1, we're going to start at negative 1 on the y-axis, and since it's just x, that means there's an invisible 1 in front of it. So that means we're going to go up 1 over 1, and that's going to happen about 1 billion times on this graph. So we're just going to graph a bunch of those points. Once you run out of room going to the right, you're going to go back to negative 1 and go down 1 over 1, graphing backwards across the graph. Remember, you should be going right first, and then when you want to graph backwards, you go left. So there's our first line. I'm now going to change my color for my second line. Y equals negative x plus 5. So we're starting at positive 5 on the y-axis. Negative x means negative 1. We're going down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. That last point that I just graphed landed on top of our brown line. That is where our solution is located. Once again, you need an x, y coordinate since this is one solution, since our lines are crossing. The x coordinate is 3 because that's the x coordinate of where our dot is. The y coordinate is 2. So 3, 2 is our answer to this system of equations. Lastly, we are going to answer these two questions. What kind of special case is this? So if we look at this graph, we have two lines that are parallel, which means they never cross. That means this is a no solutions. This last question, what type of special case or solution is this? When you have two lines that appear to be one, that means your lines are continually intersecting with each other for every single point. That means every solution is the correct solution. All right, on your quiz, you have 7 questions. You need to make sure you are ready. Use your notes and good luck.